3 8:30 games. First on the slate, we have the Foot Snipers versus Just for Kicks. Big game between two of the top teams in the league.
I know this isn't possible, but I'm going to say roll the tape anyway from last week.
Pretty much how it is. So take the lines or however you want it.
Well, I was just going to take whatever y'all took and add 1 to it. Add the Emily run, but then y'all just kept going 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm not sure.
Let's go.
I didn't plan to add beyond that.
Let's go JFK.
Thank you. Wherein you guys keep bumping it up, and I say Miss Emily Cook will deliver a run advantage for JFK, which she did in the 4th inning, mind you, with an RKI. So then Foot Snipers, they were up 2-1 in the early going. Let me rewind a little bit. JFK jumped out, but then to that 5-2 lead on the strength of the ginger kick. Ginger style.
The ginger
style.
The ginger snap.
Yeah. Foot Snipers put pressure on late, push 1 run across, so big insurance run, mind you, but JFK pulled out a 5-3 win. JC and Daniel Shaw on the mound, I think that gave them a lot of problems. I saw some really good kickers for Foot Snipers just having a lot of problems with their pitches, and especially jumping back and forth between the two of those. Extremely difficult.
It's nasty. It's a tough combination. Like I said, to the credit of the Foot Snipers, for them to score 3 runs on their defense is pretty significant. But for the most part, I think this is one that was going up against the time limit, so they were getting pretty close to it, and they were really rushing to get that last inning in because JFK was up 3-2, and then they got that top of the 5th, and JFK actually tacked on a few more runs to make it 5-2, and then the Foot Snipers came up and they threatened. There were a couple of somewhat, I guess, controversial in the moment. I think the refs did a good job from Pitch Please. They made the right calls, but they were controversial at the moment. Both of the calls went against JFK. They still managed to persevere, and they won. Well deserved, very impressive. I would expect that based on this performance, plus their performance 2 weeks ago against the 5 o'clockers, we'll probably see them get up to the #1 spot in the coaches poll, I'd expect. And well deserved. That they got my vote, that's for sure.
Yeah, this is a JFK that we've all come to love, know, respect, and just bear witness to. Just regular season dominance.
We're all witnesses.
It reminds me of the Peyton Manning-led Colts. Just coming out here running shop, just going 14 wins like it's nothing. And so,
and winning 1 Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, they're back on track again to dominate regular season glory. I just feel kind of bad for the Foot Snipers. They had to go against Situation week 1, and then a stout JFK team week 2. But coming week 3, I look for them to bounce back wholeheartedly.
Oh, do you? We'll get to that.
Yes. Causing some controversy.
So anyway, in the second game, Rumspringa, speaking of bouncing back, recovering from an embarrassing 7:30 loss, dismantling, you might say, right, Mr. Wellbrook?
You could call it that. Yeah, breaking us down mentally and physically, possibly.
Mentally and physically.
I mean, I don't know.
Spiritually?
No.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. Rumspringa, 3-0 win over Peanut Butter Jelly time. Peanut Butter Jelly dropping the second half of their doubleheader. Instead, Rumspringa getting a much-needed W here in the tough early schedule.
Yeah, much needed. When we're looking at the schedule this season, it's been stacked pretty well against us as far as the first probably 6 weeks go. So we knew if we needed to pick up a W, this needed to be the game to do it. And for the first time in his career, I think Ricky Holmes did not play Charger the whole entire time. Actually trying to plug some people to share some spots. Really? Had Rusty playing Charger in innings 2 and 3. So doing a little mixing up there, getting the old man a little time to rest his wheels a little bit.
He's got a big tournament outside.
He does. He's got some VBKO to be in there with his Pounders team. So, it's kind of like the old man, like Jerry Rice type days. I don't have to practice on Thursday type setting.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. But, we needed it. We got some good, people on base, just some fundamental kickball. bunts, kicks away, aggressive base running. PB&J, defensively looked really good. There was a lot of throws to first base that were on that tying situation. I mean, it could have gone either way, but they stuck in there. They didn't make it easy for us at all in the least bit.
Yeah, I think PB&J is going to be a team that no matter who they play, they'll be, somewhat competitive with them. So they'll give you a tough game if you sleep on them.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So good stuff. Good win. Way to bounce back and earn that first W. Get that monkey off your back.
Yeah, that was a big monkey too. Huge monkey.
And then the final game from week 2, a hotly anticipated matchup between last year's. It feels strange calling a Wentworth Trophy winning team a team that you're on. Not that hasn't been the case before. I don't know.
Oh, it's been the case more often than it hasn't. 5 times.
5 times.
5 times.
5 times. 5 times. 5 times.
Based
off of the situation, game I caught a little bit of as well. Tight all around, good clean game it appeared though, which I guess the score implies a 0-0 tie. Both teams locking down, both teams getting in some positions to possibly push that run across, but never that I saw, just not enough to break over the precipice and score a run that could have earned what would have been a huge early season win, but both teams have to in some way be okay with the tie here. I would imagine 2 of our top 3 teams, if I had to, in my opinion.
Yeah, we went in there, we felt like, we felt like we were the underdogs, and rightfully so. The situation, they're new to our league, however, they're known across the entire country and well-deserved for their reputation for success. But we felt like we were being written off. We're a damn good kickball club. We're the defending Wentworth Trophy winners. So you're going to come into our house at War Memorial Stadium. We're not going to just roll over and let you take it. So,
that's right.
We came out. We were pretty fired up. Bernie did a good job of getting us pumped up in the huddle. Just the message was, hey, play confident. We belong here. Let's take it to them. And sure enough, we did. Both defenses are just outstanding. I gotta say, playing with Gene Eford at Charger and Roger Jackson at catcher and Allen at first base, they make me look good, way better than I actually am.
Heard that.
So I mean,
Excuse me.
I don't think that they bunted and got on once all day. They switched it up and they started kicking away, but our outfield was solid as well. So it was we defensively looked good. Now, of course, it was a struggle offensively against the situation. Blake Calici, their pitcher, is one of the best in all of kickball. He was mixing it up pretty well. And their chargers and catchers, Nick and Bennett, they were doing well. We tried to kick away and test their outfield too, but there's not a lot of gaps there, so it's going to struggle. We actually had an opportunity to score a run in the first inning. Actually, Roger Jackson had led us off. He got on base, made it to second base, and then with 1 out, he really tried to test it and tried to score on a line drive that was to right field.
Mm-hmm.
But they made a good relay to the Charger, who threw it home and able to tag him right at a bang play at home. So that was our best scoring opportunity until we got to the 5th inning. It was the bottom of the 5th. We had the top of our lineup coming back around. We were able to actually get runners on first and second, and I came
Who
up.
stepped up to the plate?
And I stepped up to the
Uh-huh.
plate.
And what'd they do?
They intentionally walked me.
Boo!
It's
That's
As
a
a-
really weak call.
As a man that hates to intentionally walk people, I know I had to feel for you on that. A time to make a play, and
hey, I would.
it's good coaching.
I would do the
Good
same
strategy.
thing. If I was facing a clone version of
You
myself
would walk
with the game
yourself?
on the line, I would walk myself because I'm afraid of myself and what I can do, the damage. So
Would you make yourself throw to yourself to walk yourself, though?
no, I would just be like, walk yourself, walk me.
But
Walk
then
it out.
would you pitching accept that though? I mean, wait, would you kicking accept that? Would you tell pitching you that you have to throw the ball?
No, I would tell pitching
And
me.
then would you kicking
Pitch,
you like
please,
no,
man.
No. I would tell pitching me. I was like, "That's a smart call, Brent." And they're like, "Thank you, Brent. I respect your decision to walk me."
I also want, because I was thinking about this on the sideline, because I could just see it. I was like, man, it was great strategy. I would have, coaching wise, I would have done the same thing. But had the roles been reversed, had LaSalle Blanks been at home looking to kick with a person on third and second, would you pitch to LaSalle Blanks or would you walk him?
Depends on who's up after him.
Me.
You?
a name that strikes fear in every pitcher starter.
Kicking 15th for Rumsford.
Yeah, I would pitch to him or whatever. With you on
You heard
deck?
it here first.
With you on deck?
Heard what?
I was throwing hypotheticals.
That hypothetical made no point
What
whatsoever.
LaSalle called the walk. So I was like, if the roles reversed, would you walk LaSalle or would you pitch to him? I'm just trying to get some stuff started here. I'm just trying to start some conversation.
I think it was a very smart decision by a very seasoned veteran coach.
I agree.
And it ended up paying off. Brenda is a great girl on our team, and she made her make a play, but ultimately they got her right before she hit first, and that's the way the game ended. I think it's one of those things where that's why I'm so excited that the situation decided to come up and play with us, because those are the type of games I like to be involved in, the ones that are really tight. It is worth noting that both teams were missing some normal contributors, so I think that definitely, we were missing guys, they were missing guys. I hope that we get a chance to play them again late in the in the playoff tournament when we're both at full strength, and we don't have any ties to fall back on. So I'm looking forward to that if we get that opportunity.
So, week 3 coming up next. We got some games to preview, some gambling lines, I guess, to throw out there, some people to piss off with our lack of knowledge of their teams and offensive and defensive abilities.
War Memorial, it's my goddamn house. Don't you ever forget it.
All right. Week 3 coming up next.
Just want to send that message out to